Today we'll start with Garbha Sharir. The definition of Garb: Shukra Shonit Garbhashyastham Atma Prakriti Vikar Samurchitam Garbha iti Uchyate. The meaning of it: Shukra and Shonit, the gametes of both the parents, in Garbhashya, that is uterus, they will combine along with Atma, Prakriti, Vikar. Prakriti is Asht Prakriti, Vikar are Shodash Vikar. Okay. Samurchitam means combine. They will combine to form Garbh. The one which is formed is known as Garbh. All these will combine to form Garbh. This is a very important shlok. Sushrut Sharirsthan. Charak shlok is also important, but you can also learn only one. That will also work for you. Okay. You can learn only one. Charak 1 means Shukra Shonit Jeev Sanyogi. Again, the Shukra Shonit and Jeev, life principle, basically Atma, that will combine to Khalu Kukshi Gate. Kukshi Gate means in the abdominal region. Okay, so implantation will be in the womb, abdomen or womb, you can say. That is known as Garbh, Garbh Sangya. That is known as Garbh, which gets formed by the combination of Shuk, Shonit, and Jeev and gets implanted in the womb. Then we have Charak Sharirsthan, another shlok. Garbhastu Khalu. Garbh is formed by Antariksh, Vayav, Agni, Toy. Bhumi, Vikarash, Chetana, Adhishthan, Bhutah. So it is formed by Antariksh yani Akash, Antariksh. Vayu, Agni, Toy. Toy is Jal. Prithvi, Bhumi is Prithvi, and their Vikar. Asht Prakriti, Shodash Vikar. Again, there are Shodash Vikar being the seat of Chetana. Chetana Adhishtan, because without Chetana, Purush is incomplete. Right? So Chetana is important. Okay, now let's study Shukra. Shukra is also known as Tej, Ret, Bij, Virya. You must have studied in Adharniya Veg Retas. So that also you can include. Retas. Virya, important part of the body. Bij, from where the next generation will, the next offspring will arise. Tej is related to, again, Virya. Shukra means Purush Bij. It is one of the seven dhatu present in the body. It is the sar of all dhatus, so it is known to be an essence of all the dhatus, basically. Rasrakt Masmet Asti Macha Shukra, hence considered superior to all dhatus because it is the best part, the essence of all the dhatus, right? Shukram, Shukram Saumyam. It is the property of Shukra is Saumya, Saumya good. Shukra contains all the Panch Mahabhut and six ras, that is Madhur, Amla, Lavan, Katu, Tikt, Kashai. All these ras are contained by Shukra and it is Panch Mahabhut. Sarv Dravyam Panch Bhautikam Asmin Artha. So every Dravya is Panch Mahabhut Yukt. Features of pure Shukra. Sphatik Abham. This shlok is also important. If you can learn, otherwise you can just remember the phrases like Tal Shodra Nibham, Drav Snigdh Madhur Madhugandhi. You can just learn the words. If you can learn the shlok, there is no comparison to it. Sphatik Abham. Have you seen alum? So it is just like alum. Like in appearance, it is like alum. Drav, it is liquid. Snigdh, anxious. Madhur, in taste, it is sweet. Madhugandhi smells like honey. Cha. So all these are the properties of Shukra. Shukram ichanti kechitu. Such a Shukra is desirable. Such a Shukra is favorable. Kechitu Tail Shodra Nibham. Fit for reproduction, favorable, desirable. Some others say it should be like oil or honey. So consistency must be like tal or shodra. Shodra is honey. Nibham means like that. Okay. So similar to tal or shodra. Tatha. Sfatikabham dravam snigdham madhuram madhugandhi cha shukram ichanti kechittu tal shodra nibham tatha. स्निग्ध घनम पिच्छिलम च मधुरम च विदाहि च अविदाहि च. Okay, you need to pronounce it correctly. Cha avidahi cha reta shuddh vijaniyat shwet sphatik sannibham. Again, sphatik sannibham means just like alum. Snigdh we already learned. Ghan is thick. Pichil is like sticky, of a sticky consistency. Madhur you already know. Avidahi means not burning. Basically, it's soothing. Okay. Reta means Shukra, Shuddh, yani these are the features of a pure, pure Shukra. Vijaniyat, we can understand it like that. Shwet, white, Sphatik, Sanivam, just like alum. All right. Okay. Garbha Sharir. In Ayurvedic literature, Shukra is mentioned in the liquid form. At the time of coitus, the fluid which is being entered into the female vagina is known as Shukra. So it is compared with semen in modern, right? As per modern science, this fluid is semen, which is sticky and contains spermatozoa and responsible for reproduction. Formation, according to Dhanvantri ji, Shukra Dhara Kala is the seventh kala, that is membrane. We'll study it further in the further classes. There are some membranes in the body, out of which is Shukra Dhara Kala, which is present all over the body. As if milk contains ghee, but it is not visible. Similarly, Shukra is present in Shukra is present all over body, but is invisible. This is considered superior to all dhatus. We already learned that it is visible only when it comes out of the urethra or urinogenital tract. So basically, what do the acharyas say according to Dhanvantri ji? Shukra is contained in the whole body, but whenever it is stimulated, like sexual stimulation or something, so it just gets collected as ejaculation from the urinogenital tract, right? Urinogenital tract. So, this is what is Shukra. Okay? Whenever, whenever it is stimulated, it gets collected in the urinogenital. It comes out of the urinogenital tract by getting collected from the whole body. Just like milk has ghee in its invisible form. Unless it is heated, we can't we can't understand that this milk would contain, we can't imagine basically that this milk would contain ghee. But when it is heated and proper sanskar is provided, so it comes out and we can understand that it was present in a hidden form, in a good form, right? So this way, it is invisible, hidden in the whole body, right? Now we'll study Arthav, about Arthav. Raj, Shonit, Sri Shukra, Rasaj. Because Arthav is considered to be a anupadhatu of Ras, so it is known as Rasaj. Sri Shukra because it is present in females only. Shonit, we have already studied it. Shukra Shonit. Raj because menstrual blood is Arthav. Okay. Definition. Ritau bhavam tad artavam. Ritu kal. It always it always gets produced in a cycle, so it is known as artav. The raj, the artav is always getting produced during a cycle. So menstrual cycle, when it is produced in a menstrual cycle, it can be seen. It is known as artav darshan. The menstrual period is known as the menstrual period is known as artav darshan. So we can understand that it is seen during Artav darshan, so it is known as Artav. In female body, it is formed in Ritukal ovulatory period, and that's why it is called Artav. Artav means Stri Bij or Stri Shukra, right? And what's the property of Artav? It's Agneyam. It's very important. What was Shukra? Shukra was Soumya. Soumya is like having cooling properties, having properties which provide soothing, which provide soothness basically, which is soothing for the body. But it is Agni, it is Ushna. Okay, so this is very important. Shukr is Soumya and Artav is Agni. Artav is Agni Mahabhut predominant. Shasha Asrik menstrual blood resembles the Shasha is rabbit. So the rabbit blood, the blood of rabbit basically. Okay, the color of menses resemble that of blood of rabbit. Pratimam yat tu yat va laksharas. Laksharas basically liquid shellac. It's a substance having a red color. So upmam. Upma basically is comparison. So it is compared to. You just need to remember which dravya it is compared to. So Shashak Asrik or Shasha Asrik, rabbit blood, and Laksharas. Then Tad Artavam. This is how menstrual blood is correlated. Prashans, Prashansanti Yad Vaso Na Vidanjayat. That which does not stain the cloth, even if it is present on the cloth, it gets the cloth gets rid of it very easily. So it is said to be pure. If it sticks on the cloth, leaves a stain, then it is not pure. That is suitable for prashansanti, basically producing offsprings. Now this shlok is important. You can learn that. It will also be helpful in gynae, Prasuti Stree Rog. Gunja Fal, you'll study in Dravya next year. It is just like, Gunja Fal is just like red color and it is the color of menstrual blood. So it is compared to Gunja. Gunja Fal Savarnam Cha. So Varn appearance is known to be of Gunja Fal. Padma Alaktak Sannibham. Padma yani Kamla. Padma means lotus, Kamal. So it is compared to the color of lotus and Sannibham means similar. Indragop Samkasham Artavam. Indragop is an insect basically, which is red in color. That is considered to be pure. Indragop. So these are all the analogies. Shuddham eva tat. So it is considered to be pure if it is of this color. The Dhatu mentioned in Ayurveda is a product of Ras Dhatu, Updhatu. Okay. So it is an Updhatu of Ras Dhatu, which comes out of the female genitalia every month between 12th to 50th years of age. That means it is menstrual blood. Raj or Artav Shonit. It is the menstrual blood which comes out of the female body every month for 3 to 4 days. It cleans the vagina and prepares the garbhashya and yoni for the entry of the sperm as well as the implantation of the embryo. Like after the menstrual period, there will be ovulatory period for which it prepares the uterus and vagina. This flow is visible, hence also known as Bahini Pushp. Stree Bij, that is ovum, also known as Antah Pushp. Because it is visible, so it is known as Bahya Pushp. But Stree Bij, that is not visible, is known as Antah Pushp. Artav is menstrual blood, which is visible, that is known as Bahya Pushp. And Stree Bij is ovum, that is known as Antah Pushp. Microscopic structure it is formed in the ovaries. Mature ovum is thrown out of the Graafian follicle, basically. You know the Graafian follicle, the tertiary follicle, which has an antrum and a lot of granulosa cells, layers, theca externa, theca interna, and the ovum. There's an antrum, and other structures are also visible. By the time if it gets united with the sperm and gets fertilized, embryo is formed. But if the fertilization fails, the ovum is thrown out of the female body. So it prepares itself for the fertilization, but after the ovulatory period, if the fertilization doesn't happen, so ovum is thrown out of the body in the next cycle through the menstrual blood on first or second day of menstrual cycle. So Garbhadhan. Now Garbhadhan means fertilization. Garbhadhan means fertilization. For the purpose of fertilization, matured Stree Bij, that is ovum, and matured Purush Bij, that is sperm, is necessary. Shukra and Shonat are required in the fallopian tubes, basically, if we talk about model. Panchvimshe Tato Puman Nari tu Shodashe. So the Purush needs to be of the age of 25, Panchvimshte Puman. Puman means Purush. Nari tu Shodashe. So girl must be of 16 years. This is the minimum age. Okay, they're talking about the minimum age. So minimum age must be this. These are the properties. Sam tvagatviyo tau janiyat kushlo bhishak. So kushal bhishak must know. Kushal bhishak means a good doctor, a good practitioner must know that this age is required for a female to get pregnant and for the male to pass that beach to the female, are to be known as having attained full growth and vitality. So reproductive age is attained at this age. If the conception occurs below the limit of this age, immature stree beach or purush beach or any deformities in the fetus may be there, will lead to the formation of immature garbh, which results either in death or weakness of garbh. That's why a good practitioner should know this age, according to Acharya Sushruta. But now we already know the age for marriage, legal age for marriage is 21, both for male and female. All right. Garbhadhan Vidhi. So how the fertilization must happen? That that would be ऋतु अस्तु द्वादश रात्रम भवति दृष्ट आर्तवः. So drisht artav, after the menstruation period, there must be garbhadhan, fertilization, conception, or trial for fertilization must be done 12 to 18 days duration after the menstrual blood flow. So drisht artav means menstrual blood flow. ऋतु अस्तु दृष्ट आर्तवो द्वादश रात्रम भवति. Again, that's the same. Shodash Ratram iti Anne. So, starting from 12 to 16. Now they are talking about 16. So, 12 to 16 days, there must be the conception. Next, on the fourth day, the women should take purified bath. This is after the menstrual cycle is, the menstrual period is over. The fourth day, the women should take purifying bath, put on new clothes, beautify with ornaments, perform auspicious rites, rituals, hear benedictory hymns, and then see her husband. So in Ayurveda, it is known that the girl must not go to her husband in those 3 days when she is having menstrual phase. So after that, she must see her husband. Because whomsoever the man the woman sees after her bath, after the period of menses, she will give birth to a son of similar features that is considered in Ayurveda. Hence, she should see her husband only. After that, she should follow good conduct, which will be beneficial for her baby. Right? This is also considered after Garbhadhan, and same applies for after menstrual phase as well. Right? After Garbhadhan also they're asking to follow this, but after menstrual phase also one should follow this routine. आहार आचार चेष्ट अभ्यार दृश्य भी समन्वितौ स्त्री पुंसौ समुपेयातां तयो पुत्रो अपि तादृशः. So whatever kind of foods, behavior, achar, ahar, or cheshta, the activities she'll do, the man and women, they both, what types of activities, foods, in the past as well, what activities they have done, what type of food behavior they had committed in the past, they had consumed in the past. So, as well as what all things they do at the time of copulation. At the time of intercourse, their son child, Sri Punsau, means their child develops with similar qualities. After that, for begetting a son, copulation should be done on Yugma days. They are known to be Yugma days, even days. Okay, even days. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12th day of Ritukal. Ritukal is the fertile period. After the Ritu Darshan, Artav Darshan. So after Artav Darshan, it is Ritukal. So in the Ritukal, there are only around 12 days. That's why they have stopped here. So Ritukal is considered to be of around 12 days. After menstrual phase, that is 4th day to around 16th day. Okay, so these days consist of about 11 to 12 days. Okay, all right. So if they desire of daughter, they should do it. They should copulate on ayugma days or odd days. Okay, that's written in the Samhita in Shlok. Okay, with cheerful mind. If they're not happy in that act, the child will develop a deformity according to Ayurveda. The days after 13th day are despicable, unsuitable because the fertile phase of the women will be over. It means copulation on even days is ideal to beget a son and on odd days ideal to beget a daughter. Okay. Now, Vidhi Purvak Garbhadan Fal. What are the benefits of Vidhi Purvak Garbhadan, which are known earlier? Son born in this manner will have beautiful appearance, good mind, long life, and redeems the father from his debts. Such good sons are beneficial to the parents. Evam jata रूपवन्तः सत्त्ववन्तश्च चिरायुषः भवन्त्यर्णस्य मोक्तारः सत्पुत्रा putrine hita. So this type of son with all the good qualities will be there. Now this is just an explanation, not that important. Days forbidden for copulation. These are important. Copulation on the first day of menstruation decreases the lifespan of man. And if the conception takes place, the fetus dies before birth. So, first day of menstruation, never. When conception occurs due to copulation on the second day of menstruation, the fetus dies in the maternity home. So, dies in the dies just after birth. Okay, maternity home, right? It means the fetus dies within 10 days after birth, basically. Similarly, on the third day, if conception takes place, the fetus will not be fully developed with its body parts and will be of short lifespan, right? Copulation on the fourth day, the fetus will be fully developed and have long life. So, fourth day, I told you, fourth day to 16th day, basically, Ritukal starts. So, that's why fourth day is advisable. The seed entering into the womb when the menstrual blood is flowing out will not be fruitful. Obviously, we know that in modern as well. Just as a floating substance put on flowing water comes down and does not go upwards, same way, if you put something on the flowing menstrual blood, then it will be of no use. It will just come out. Similarly, here also, copulation with the women should be avoided during the first 3 days as a rule. That's why in menstrual period, nobody advises copulation. After that, it can be restored till 1 month. Resorted or restored, basically. Punsavan. Right to beget a son. If you if a couple wants son, so these all things can be done. When conception is known to have taken place on the same day, 3 to 4 drops of juice of Lakshman, Vatshring, Vatshring, Sahadev, or such plants macerated with milk should be put into the right nostril of the woman. If sun is desired, she should not spit it out. So basically, Nasya type is known to be given of these dravya. You need to learn these dravya. Lakshman, Vatshring, Sahadeva. In ancient time, Punsvan was considered essential to beget a male child, so it was being performed as a necessary ritual. Okay. Its underlying principle was Garbhasthapan, ensuring the existence of fetus for the full period of pregnancy, so that it remains healthy and the mother gives birth to a healthy child. During the first month of fetal development, it is in the form of small mass, kalal. So we'll study it in Masanumasic Vriddhi further. The sex determination of the fetus yet to be done in this period, so such kind of rite was performed so as to beget the male child. So until the sex determination could be done, they used to perform the ritual, right? After completion of the second month, it is of no use because they considered that the sexual division will start occurring and now the rituals will be of no use. The changes will need to occur as per the gender of the fetus. Sadyo Grahit Garbh Lakshan, signs of conception. Grahit is just conception. Conception has just taken place. Tatra Sadyo Grahit Garbhaya Lingani Shramo Glani Pipasa Sakti Sadanam Shukra Shonit Yor Avbandha Sfuranacham Yone. The signs of the woman who has just conceived are fatigue, exhaustion, thirst, weakness of thighs, stoppage of menstrual blood flow. We already know that, and throbbing in the vagina. So there will be contractions, feeling in the vagina. Vyakt Garbha Lakshan, signs of pregnant women. So what will be the Lakshans? There will be Stanyo Krishna Mukta, Rom Rajyud Gam Satatha, Akshi Pakshmani, Cha Api Yasya, Samilente Visheshatah. You don't need to learn the shlok, just understand. Akamatash Chardati, Gandhadu Dvijate, Shubhat, Praseka Sadanam Cha Api, Garbhinya Lingam Uchyate. Black coloration of the areola, Krishna Mukta, okay, the area around the nipple basically. Appearance of lines of hair on the lower abdomen. So, Romi Ajyudgam, okay. So, Rome will be starting, Rome will start forming, okay. Drooping of eyelids, Akshi Pakshmani, without any cause, okay. Then vomiting without any reason, Chardati. Akamat Chardati, without any reason. Feeling of discomfort, even by pleasant smell. So Shubhat, Gandhad Udvijate Shubhat. So she will be feeling nauseatic or uncomfortable even with pleasant smell. Shubhat, Shubh smell. Excessive salivation, Prasek, general weakness, Sadan are the signs of pregnant women. Okay. All right. Process of formation of Garbha. According to Acharya Sushrup, the formation of Garbha takes place as follows. At the time man and woman come together for copulation, Vayu will augment the Tej in the body. By the combination of Tej and Vata, Shukra gets ejaculated in through the vagina. So, Tej, you can understand Tej and Vayu, they both will help Shukra to get ejaculated into the vagina, where it will combine with Artha, which will be waiting for fertilization. This combination of Agni and Som is water like Shukra, basically soothing, cooling properties of Shukra. Agni was Artha and Somya was Shukra. Then move upward into the Garbhashya, that is uterus. It combines with Bhutatma, that is soul, which is associated with Sattva, Raj, and Tam, the three Mansik gunas, and these two are the Mansik doshas. Sattva is always a gun. The qualities of Dev, Asur, and others. So basically, the nature of the baby, the prakriti of the baby will be decided respectively. Dev will be by Sattva, Asur will be by Raj, and others will be by Tam. If there will be predominance of Sattva, then there will be Dev Prakriti. This union of Bhutatma happens by the act of divinity, basically the karma of the two individuals involved and the karma of the Atma which is going to enter the body. Okay, and initiated by Vad. This mass combined with soul enters into the Garbhashya where it gets implanted. Okay, stays there. This way formation of Garb takes place. So this is known to take place like this. So we have all these topics further like mass and masic vriddhi. We'll do these topics in the next lesson. Thank you.